Hello and welcome, I'm Adriel, and let's try to make a tab window grid layout from scratch. I mean, more or less from scratch. There are examples which I will use. So, let's start Mudlet. Make a new profile. Let's call it tab window grid. And let's connect to Mudlet.org, which is not a real connection, but it's just an example. Let's put the errors to the main console. And let's start. What do we want? We want a kind of grid made out of, I will use adjustable containers for the grid. So let's go to the wiki because I always forget how to make everything. So Geyser wiki Mudlet. And let's find adjustable containers. Adjustable container. What do we need? Adjustable container, creating adjustable, we know how to create it, but we want a movable border frame. And instead of reading all of this, I will just copy the example because this is probably more or less something I want. We will see. Let's just copy it and adjust it if it doesn't do what we want. Copy. Let's open the script window, create a new script, border frame, paste. So let's check. Okay, it's creating a namespace, GUI, and it's putting 1, 2, 3, 4 container in it. One is called top, bottom, right, and left. Then it's attaching them to the border and connecting them to each other and to the border. I want to be able to save the settings, so I will get rid of this autoload false. I will get rid of all the autoload false. So save the script and let's see if something happened. Yes, we have the 4 different containers here. Left, top, right, and bottom. So this is something we just copied from the example. So the first thing I want to do is I don't want to see these buttons or the title. I only want to see the borders, but this is obviously just a preference. So let's lock them and use the lock style border. Title disappears, button disappears. Oh, and don't forget to save it setting. So let's do that for all of them. So now can we use them? Can we resize them? Yes. Yes, it is working. And now I want tab windows into these two. Be able to drag and drop elements across the screen. So I will put one tab window here, another tab window here, and one here, and one here. So let's find tab windows. It was also adjustable tab windows made by Adriel. It's the first page. We need the code. Let's just try if this works. Drag and drop the. Obviously, it doesn't work. I'm not sure why. Okay. Yes, sure. Let's try to resize this. And doesn't work, so I just go into raw. select everything, copy, and paste it into here. I want this to be on top. And obviously, I don't know how to make. No, it's not obvious, but I should know how to make it, but I don't know how to make a tab window. So I just check in the wiki. Adjustable tab windows. A new tab window is created, for example, by using. Okay. So this is a very default tab window, probably ugly, but it is functional and it will work. So let's just copy this. And create a tab window as we were talking about just now. Make a new item. Tab windows. And I was namespacing it. User interface. So very important is to have a name and so these names, this name and the tab names need to be unique. So let's try the first tab window. What will happen with it? It is created here. But I want it inside here. So what do I do? Okay, let's check. I put it into the container, and this was the container right. It's called right. So copy this. Out of laziness, I could also just write it and add this here. Nothing happens because I need to reset the profile for it to work. So how to reset the profile? We just use Lua, create a Lua command and use the function reset profile. And it is inside here, but it looks a little bit squished and small. What happened? Because it's only using 30% of the width. So let's set this to 100% and the height maybe to 49%. And yes, this should be it. Let's try. Save. Up to the last command, reset profile. It's here. So now I want another one here, another one here, and another one here. So let's create them. Now it's time for copy pasting. But we need to be very careful to change the names before we save. So this is, maybe I give it another name. No, just 2. Out of laziness, give the name tab window 2. Width stays 100%. Y, the coordinate, because this is on top, because it's y0 and x0, I give coordinate and 50%. It's a string, so need to be this. And the rest should be okay. I think everything should be okay. This is the hidden tab, and we need to change the names of our tabs. So test. Yeah, that is a bad name, but let's go with tab 4, tab 5, and tab 6, and this cannot have the same name. We'll call it system. Save item, and it's here. Very good. We can change the tabs here to here. So let's go on. I want to put them into here. And I'm really lazy, so and I just call this tab window 3. This tab window 4. This is really important. This can really make a big difference if this it can create some issues if the names are not unique. And let's put it into left, and make 2 and 3, and 7, 8, 9, I don't know, call it combat just for fun, 10, 11, and 12, and let's call it whatever, so, and save. And what went wrong? Why didn't it work for this one? I'm not sure. Oh, I'm sure now. I forgot to change. I want this to be on top. So save profile, and reset profile. So now we have our tabs. We can change this size. We can put this tab here, or this here, here. And let's put at least, just for an example, one element, for example, the map, into the map tab, just trying. And of course, I need to check how to do that. Put an element in a tab. Every tab is composed of 2 components, so let's check. Let's make the mapper and put the mapper into the mapper tab, fill it. Let's just copy paste this. Namespace it. Tabwindow. So it's a namespace to map tab. Is it called map tab? I'm probably pretty sure it is. So let's save this. Did it work? Yes, but there are no rooms in the map as the mapper is never used. Yeah. So now we can put this anywhere we want. So what should we do to save these positions of the tabs? To save it, we check the wiki again. How to save it? Change the position. Yes, left. This we can check later. How to save it? Save, load. Okay. Position is saved by this example, Tabwindow save. This will save all our tabs position, and so we just need to use this. But when do we save it? I want to save it when I exit my profile. So save tabs on exit. Let's create a function, save, exit, and we will use an event handler. And if I'm not wrong, it is sys exit event. Let's try if this exists. Let's check if this exists. Mudlet. It seems yes. It exists. Where is the malicious? When you use an event handler, the function name need to be the same as this script element name. Save tabs on exit, save tabs on exit, and let's check. What did we save here? Tab window. Save. Saved. Save profile. And now we can change the position of the map tab. Let's put it to this. Let's change everything. Let's remember, let's only let these two tabs here. Let's change the size of this. And let's exit Mudlet. And now we re-enter it. And everything should... Oh, it didn't save. It didn't work. So let's... Why didn't it work? Because I didn't load the settings, obviously. Okay, let's check this if it works. Tab window load. No save settings. It also didn't save the settings. Okay, let's check. What did I do wrong? I didn't add the event handler. This exit event. I need to add it. And I need to also load the settings. And let's check how to do this. I mean, I know how to do it, but we should always load the settings after the tabs are created. So tab window load. This creates all the tab windows, and then here they get loaded. So now we need to redo this. Oh, come on. Let's reset the profile. So let's do this again. This is the map tab. More obvious. Here's only tab 3. Here's the map tab on the first. And let's exit Mudlet and re-enter. And it worked. All the tabs position are saved. The size of this is saved. It should work. I think this is it. If there are any questions, just ask them in our Mudlet Discord, and this is it. Okay, bye.